In the world of Arenia, centuries ago, man was led by gods and kings from realms long forgotten to find new lands for them to settle and conquer. Among these leaders, the dwarven king Arkoth stood out. He journeyed to what was then known as Midgard and founded a nation in the heart of the mountains of Ymir's Lash. This nation came to be known as Mordia. In the belly of these mountains, the first generations of Mordians struggled for survival. They stood their ground against the giants and dragons that were the original inhabitants of the land. Yet despite these colossal threats, they persevered, their spirits unbroken. As time passed, the bravest and strongest among them emerged from the mountains. They were no longer the hunted, but the hunters. With courage that rivaled the gods themselves, they drove the giants west, to the land known as Jotunheim. The dragons, too, were not spared. They were chased east to the fiery realm of Muspelheim, where their empress could offer them shelter. These feats of strength and courage were not achieved by might alone. The gods lent their aid, and the kings developed weapons in the form of mighty metal war machines known as titans. These titans towered over the battlefield, their presence alone enough to instill fear in the hearts of their enemies. Now, the titans are mere relics and ruins, half-buried reminders of an age long past. To settle further disputes and ensure that events like the War of Titans never happened again, the gods and kings of Arenia invented a new way. They called it the Arenian Games. Imagine a grand tournament held every 4 years where the fate of heaven's throne hangs in the balance. This is no ordinary contest, but a gladiatorial spectacle that tests the champions of every nation in trials of strength, wit and skill. These champions are not chosen at random. Each is handpicked by the gods themselves, chosen to represent their nation and deity in the Arenian Games. They are the bravest and the strongest, warriors of undeniable prowess who carry the hopes and dreams of their people on their shoulders. The battles they fight are fierce and fraught with danger, but the rewards are beyond compare. Gold, power and titles are bestowed upon the victors, riches that can shape the course of the mortal world. The arenas echo with the roars of the crowd, a testament to the glory that awaits the victor. The stakes are high, the competition is fierce, and the glory is immense. The Arenian Games have come to symbolize the ultimate test of a warrior's skill and have become the longest-standing tradition in Arenia. These games are a testament to the courage, strength and resilience of the champions who dare to step into the arena. For centuries, this has been the way. For Asgard, the throne still eludes them, as it has for decades. In Mordia, far from the Arenian Games, the Trials of Asgard are fast approaching to find the next champions. A small settlement known as Braudavik is said to have some strong candidates. This humble hamlet recently claimed a monumental victory against Alison the Arisen, a formidable foe, and the previous chosen of Aegir, god of the seas. Aelson, with his fleet of longships filled with armies from neighbouring settlements, sought to raid Braudavik and prove his worth to the gods. But Braudavik, aided by newfound allies, held strong, slaying Alison and sending his armies to Valhalla. Now, as summer begins, Braudavik celebrates their triumph. They prepare to journey into the world, to raid, trade and plunder, to etch their sagas into the legend of Mordia for all to remember. Among them, a young group of talented warriors catches Odin's eye. Could you be the ones worthy of representing the gods at the next Arenian Games? Without your help, the coming winter could spell the end for Braudavik, so sharpen your axe and ready your shield. The longship is nearly ready. Where it sails and what treasures it will hold are for you to decide.